Hi, my name's Daryl, and here's your Jeep news for January 31st. So just a couple of really short stories today. The first one coming out of the North American Dealers Association. So I caught this on Automotive News. It looks like all of the Stellantis leaders were kind of talking to the entire room, and they put out a press release talking about the kind of the future of Stellantis and what they want 2025 to look like. So if you don't know, towards the end of 2024, Stellantis did a lot of things in regards to offering a number of incentives on their automobiles. And they actually had a decent fourth quarter. But the issue with the incentives is that they were very short term. Only certain dealers were offering them. And so it wasn't great for consumers. I mean, they were able to sell a lot of automobiles, but Stellantis is promising to change that. So if you look at this news story, and this actually comes from Stel Power. I'm not exactly sure what that stands for. But some of the things that they talked about was, they offered these really massive incentives, but they were unpredictable. They were coming and going quickly. Some dealers took advantage of this, so they made these really great advertisements about discounts, but only some consumers could actually qualify for them. But they're promising to change that. So as part of it, they're going to be offering a competitive and predictable incentive program. So, that way you kind of know what you're going to get as a consumer, and it's going to be consistent from dealer to dealer. So you don't have to worry about, kind of having to find a dealer to offer this special incentive, because it's going to be a nationwide thing, which I think is going to be really helpful for the entire brand, especially Jeep. And so, yeah, good news there. They're also promising to do some additional advertising. So I had talked about, I think, a couple of news stories that they're going to be planning on having a Super Bowl advertisement. And I'm really excited about that. I'm probably more excited about the new Jeep ad on the Super Bowl than, probably the Super Bowl itself. So Jeep is going to be offering probably some sort of advertisement in the first quarter, and then Ram is going to do something else in the second quarter. Just super excited to see what they're going to kind of market, and if it's a specific vehicle or, kind of an overall brand thing. But yeah, it's going to be really great. The other thing that they're talking about, and this has to do with Tim Kuniskis as the Ram CEO, is they want to offer some additional trims which are going to be less expensive, kind of like replacing the Ram 1500 Classic. So that way it would give consumers kind of an entry-level Ram 1500 truck that's going to be competitive with the market. Something I'm a little disappointed in, so I have it's not a down payment, but I put a deposit, kind of like an early deposit on a Ram 1500 Ram Charger. I thought that was going to be out, either late first quarter or second quarter, but it seems like it's not going to be out actually until summer. But that's okay. I mean, it's coming, so I'm excited about that. In addition, they're going to be offering all new Jeep nameplates, 3 of them. They're going to have them in gasoline, hybrid, and electric form. So we kind of already know about 2 of them, likely, the Wagoneer S and the Recon, but currently they're only in EV models. They're going to be offering internal combustion engines, probably using the Hurricane Straight 6 engine, and they're also going to offer a hybrid option. I kind of really hope that the hybrid option is more of a plug-in hybrid option, but I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with that STLA large platform with hybridization. Because the Straight 6 Hurricane, it's a really powerful engine, twin turbo. They can also offer it in a high output model, which is like 640 horsepower. It doesn't get great gas mileage though. So I'm kind of hoping to see something in hybrid or plug-in hybrid form that will offer hopefully some EV miles, as well as, something with a little better fuel mileage as well. So yeah, some really interesting news there. I'm just wondering what that third model that they're talking about is going to be. They're saying in this article, maybe it's the Jeep Avenger, but that doesn't currently come to North America. So yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense talking about that at the North American Dealers Association show. They're also going to focus on quality and customer service experience. So yeah, really excited to hear about that. Now, in my second news story, Chris Fuel, who's the Chrysler CEO, talked about a brand new Pacifica coming and also a crossover coming in 2026. So I actually test drove the Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrid. I actually loved it. I thought the drivetrain was really good. The only problems I had with the Pacifica is the fact that it was a plug-in hybrid. Not that the plug-in hybrid was bad. I mean, the drivetrain was great. But with the plug-in hybrid, you didn't get the stow-and-go seating on the third row, and you also didn't get any sort of towing rating. So, you know, I tow all the time, our little camper, and so, you know, I wanted something that could tow, and, you know, plug-in hybrid was really great, but it didn't tow. Yeah, so the new refresh is going to be offering a new exterior design, an updated plug-in hybrid powertrain, and they're going to continue to use the 3.6 Pentastar. So I thought that thing was done. I mean, that 3.6 Pentastar is actually going in the range extending Ram 1500 Ram charger to act as just a generator. But yeah, I didn't think that Pentastar would be sticking around other than that, but yeah, it seems it is. But I'm really, like I said, I'm really interested in the new hybrid or plug-in hybrid drivetrain. So I would assume that the Pacifica is going to be sitting on the STLA large platform. That's the same thing that the Wagoneer S sits on, as well as the Jeep Recon EV and the Dodge Charger Daytona. So I'm assuming the Pacifica is going to sit on that same platform, and I'm just really curious to know what that new platform, what that new plug-in hybrid option is going to be. I don't know if that's going to be the same plug-in hybrid that's going to go in the Jeep Wrangler 4xe or the new Jeep Gladiator 4xe. And so I'm just so curious. You know, maybe in the Super Bowl they're going to be talking about those new drivetrains. Maybe they're going to be talking about a Gladiator 4xe. That would be a really cool commercial that I would love to see. So one other thing on the Chrysler Pacifica. So this comes to us from Mopar Insiders. I think it was the same interview with Chris Fuel, and that's her right there. But she said an additional thing. They were primarily targeting families with a minivan, which does make sense. But there's a lot of people that are aging, that are older, like myself and my wife. And, you know, I love a minivan, mostly because we love the cargo capacity of it. We love it that we can put our dogs in it, and we like to go camping, and I like to tow. So they're really looking at that second segment, being the empty nesters and people who don't have kids at home anymore, she explains. These customers value the Pacifica for its road trip versatility. And additionally, Chrysler is looking at buyers with active lifestyles and pets. So if you're a mountain biker or a camper, why not consider the minivan so you can fit all your cargo and your bikes and your pets, and hopefully tow a little trailer behind it as well. Yeah. So this is Daryl with your Jeep News, and I hope to see you in the next one again very soon.